Okay, so first off, Andrew Snow just walked by, and he's the art director for all of the Harry Potter movies, and he's laughingly said he was ready for his close-up. So I was like, "Are you?" Anyway, here I am at the entrance of the manor, and this used to be a come on in. This used to be a fireplace, and they turned it into the door, the opening of the manor. So that's pretty fabulous.
Well, he told us, well, you can see how big it is. This is 7 stages here. The biggest stage, sound stage in Europe. It's huge, so you can compare the size of it. This is Gotham City, of course. We're somewhere around here. And upstairs you have all the drawings and things like that.
Oh, cool. I'm still in the manor house, and there's this really beautiful room filled with paneling. And this whole case is filled with the Oscars of Freddie Young. He's a cinematographer, and this is from Lawrence of Arabia, and from Dr. Zhivago and Ryan's daughter. So it's nice to have all of this here. And then over here we have Hamlet, and Superman, and the Third Man. Those are cool. Here is some of the really cool prop art from the history of Pinewood Studios. And these are actually, let's see, an opening program from Pinewood, and the opening day invitation, and then 21st anniversary keys, and a club brochure from 1936. And then over here we have things from Robin Hood, from Prince of Persia, from The Fifth Element. And over here we have Jack Nicholson's suit from Batman, and an alien pulse rifle from Alien. One of the crazy things about Pinewood is the fact that they have this huge water tank here. It was used for a ton of movies, and there are all these pictures here of the different movies in which they used the tank. So the most recent one was for the movie Hereafter, and during the tsunami scene. And I don't even know what this one's from. It's a TV show. And this is Keira Knightley, so, oh, bummer. But anyway, lots of water here. And I hear it's really hard to be filmed underwater. It's like kind of the worst thing for an actor to have to go through. But they have it here, and they have it a lot. One of the crazy things about Pinewood is the fact that they have this huge water tank here. It was used for a ton of movies, and there are all these pictures here of the different movies in which they used the tank. So the most recent one was for the movie Hereafter, and during the tsunami scene. And I don't even know what this one's from. It's a TV show. And this is Keira Knightley, so, oh, bummer. There's just all sorts of amazing treasures all throughout Pinewood. We saw them, but we can't show them to you. Suffice to say, the Manor House is filled with incredible original and photographed art. So not only are there props here, there's all sorts of art from art directors and production designers on display here in the Manor. Stuff from Batman and Cleopatra, and from all the James Bond movies.
And it was called Pinewood, and a deliberate nod to Hollywood.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
And in those days, there were a lot of movie studios, and Pinewood was one of the best even then. And it was designed very nicely. And one of the brilliant things they did was to wire up the grounds of the old mansion, so that you could shoot a movie anywhere. You see an opening of a Bond film with do you remember the one where there's a maze and it's being, the people being stalked?
Yeah.
Well, that's Pinewood. That's.
Well, all the James Bond movies are
yeah,
about Pinewood.
yeah, but you can see it's Pinewood in lots and lots of movies. What I'm saying, because the house itself is very picturesque, very photogenic. Alfred Hitchcock, he moved to Pinewood and made the first of the two films, which was Young and Innocent, which he always said was his favourite British film.
Okay.
And it had in it an extraordinary technical effect never done before. And it was a crane shot across a crowded ballroom, 145 feet to 4 inches, because it finished up on the twitching eye of the drummer in the band.
I love how Alfred Hitchcock did
Very,
this.
very important plot point, you see. And in those days, doing a shot like that is incredibly difficult because all the focus pulling, as well as getting the smooth further camera. Pinewood was up to it.
Is it the red shoes that kind of made the tide turn for the fame and success of Pinewood?
Well, The Red Shoes was a great movie, in my view.
Yeah, and beautiful.
I mean, if you saw Black Swan,
Right. Then this is the
compare
precursor.
it with Red Shoes, which is really a ballet movie.
Right.
It was wonderful. But sadly, it was not a box office success.
Oh, I didn't even know that, because it's such a huge favorite with ballet aficionados now.
And
They're really beautiful
and
movies.
one of Steven Spielberg's favorite movies.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's a wonderful movie, but and years ahead of its time. It has some tremendous effects in it. The paper sculpture that dances with the ballerina. To do that in 1947 was extraordinary because they didn't have computers.
And the color in the movie is
Color is
exquisite.
I think of money back.
So then, the James Bond movies.
They started in 1962.
Right.
Quite modestly. In fact, the first one came out just before Ian Fleming died.
Okay.
So no more novels. He'd written a lot though. and the first one was Dr. No.
Dr.
which had
No,
a
right.
small budget.
It doesn't look like it. It's beautiful.
No, it was
movie.
well directed well, and it looks much more expensive than it really was. It did, however, set the great franchise going. I've been very lucky that I've seen directors of the caliber of Alfred Hitchcock and Billy Wilder actually at work
You have?
at Pinewood.
Oh, you did. You went to Pinewood and watched them.
Yes, I mean, hundreds of times, but
Wow.
But
What did you see Billy Wilder doing at
Billy
Pinewood?
Wilder made a movie called The Private Life of Sherlock Holmes,
Yeah.
and they built Baker Street on the back lot.
Man, how was Billy Wilder? Was he amazing?
Wonderful.
Oh, I
But
love
Billy Wilder, that's really cool and some.
Now, he's supposed to be funny, right?
He was great.
A lot of movies recently have been made at Pinewood because I think they still do believe in the technical know-how of the English filmmakers and the technicians.
This is very true. I mean, there is the technical side of filmmaking in this country is very good. There are a lot of technicians here, people like Scorsese and Spielberg. Many.
They come here.
Come here.
And if
because
they prefer
like
it here, they really like working here.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of really famous film technicians who come from the UK. So they've had guys on Stranger Tides. The Pirates movie was made at Pinewood largely, and so were Harry Potter 7.1 and 7.2, mostly made at Pinewood. And hereafter, there are lots of movies where a lot of the movie is being made at Pinewood now. And up and coming is the new Hammer film, The Woman in Black, which is based on a West End
a play that has been running for decades.
Yeah, and it's the first movie that Dan Radcliffe has chosen to do after Harry Potter.
And if the film is as creepy as the play, it's going to be a big hit.
Yeah.
The play every night, even though it's been running for years, there is a moment in the play when the whole auditorium goes,
So thank you so much for talking to us today about Pinewood and its history.
about old movies.
And old movies, yeah, no, that's great. And so hopefully you guys will check out the new Hammer film, and thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon. Thank you.